back to Gun Totin' Minnesotan. Today, I want to tell you about a Sunwayfoto product. This is a 20 MOA monolithic 30mm mount with a bubble level, a few extras. And so first of all, when you get it, you open up your box. The first thing you're going to need to do is loosen up that tensioning bar, and that has 3 Allens attached to it. Go ahead and get it set on the picatinny where you think it ought to be, and you can start tightening up this center portion if you want to. And the center portion, you start with that so that it applies equal pressure, centers up, and doesn't become biased to the left or to the right. Then you can go ahead and loosen up your scope ring covers. Something cool about these scope ring covers is that there are 4 Allens, and then in the middle you can see there's a piece of metal that protrudes, and that just syncs up with the lower base so that it matches up nicely, and it helps you keep them in one place. It probably takes a little bit of the pressure off too. Now, with the mounting of the scope, you're going to want to check your eye relief, and I actually needed to move mine a little bit forward. I had it placed just a little bit too far back, so I loosened up my base, sent it forward, and then I took out my reticle leveling kit, or the scope leveling kit. It's very important that your scope is level, especially if you're going to be dialing, and this kit right here is a great addition. I think at the price point, this adds a lot of value. Even if it doesn't cost them a whole lot of money at Sunwayfoto to include this, it's a huge value for you. It's very simple to use, and as you can see here, it just slides up inside that joint and then becomes level as it's pushing up on the underside of your optic. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick demonstration of what that looks like and how I used it on my 1-6 Vengeance from Zerotech. So you start with using the base, and you keep it away from your nitrogen purge so that doesn't interfere, and then you just slip in that piece right there, the wedge, and it's going to fit nice and evenly underneath. It's going to level out your reticle for you, so you don't have to do a whole bunch of other stuff. There's other ways that you can level a reticle, but I just prefer this way. It's very simple and it works. The next feature that's very high quality is the integral anti-cant device, or the bubble level, located at the bottom just underneath. You can actually see that while you're shooting. Very, very cool. If you don't want to miss shots, you don't want to miss your target, you need some sort of anti-cant device, but you don't necessarily have to attach one to the tube like I did. There is one integral to the mount itself. Very, very cool. The mount also has spring tension built into those Allens. So I just want to tell you a little bit about Sunwayfoto. If you are not familiar, this is not an entry-level company. This is not a company just putting out random products that are trying to copycat everyone else. This is a company that produces with ingenuity, and they're doing new things. They're trying things, they're taking risks, and they're producing really high quality material. And so like this mount itself, it is a high quality mount, guys. This is not an entry-level mount. This is a high quality mount. High quality coatings, high quality hardware, high quality components such as the bubble level that is integral, the mount having tension underneath with the Allens for the retention bar. There's so much about this mount that's trying to scream high quality, take us seriously. We want to be taken seriously by shooters, and you know what? I do. I think between the tripods that I've been reviewing from them, I've got one more coming up soon. The Arca rails, which I have on all of my rifles at this point, they're all Sunwayfoto rails. They're really high quality. And the other components, the things I'm using for filming, I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm looking at Sunwayfoto as a company, and I'm seeing a lot of diversification, but they're getting it right. They're doing well. The things they're putting out are with research. They must have some really good feedback in the process of production, and they're not just taking risks and throwing things out there. They're putting out a high quality product from the beginning. Looking at the future, I would say Sunwayfoto's production line, it's looking bright, and I'm very curious to see what is coming next.